Hey y'all. Today was a tough one. But the transparency of mental health, I think, is just super important because, like, when I first started talking about ADHD and then the struggles of being a parent to an autistic child, I had a lot of people reach out that I honestly was super surprised that, they're either going through something similar themselves or, they've been thinking about trying to reach out and get support in one of those areas. And the videos, was inspiring to them and, where did I get started and how can they get themselves started? So, when I have those feelings, I think it's important to keep sharing them because I didn't realize, how many people also needed to hear it and how it was able to provide a little bit of support to, some other people. Unfortunately, I have been struggling in trying to find the right balance and trying to find the right support levels. As if we are Facebook friends, you have seen I've been posting looking for job leads, something that has flexible time, flexible schedule. That is really the why for me. That is the important piece of what I need in a job at the moment. And as I have been finding out over the past several weeks, over a month now, because I've been looking prior to even giving my notice at my previous job, the lack of understanding and support for parents of special needs children is very unfortunate. And trying to find a job that balances with that is starting to take its toll on me. Because I've always been someone that works a lot. And I will say to try and focus on finding the bright sides of things. I've been able to, I've been able to get a lot more things done. I've been focusing on my different businesses that I am a part of. I'm a Disney travel agent. And I also work for Arbonne. If you didn't know those two little fun facts. And I also have a bunch of links that you can shop from. And I get a little bit of discount. When you buy, you get a discount. I get a discount. For actual work. But it has been giving me, a little bit more time to put into my businesses and try to grow my knowledge and my education because I'm a person that always likes to learn. Ursula is currently stealing Ariel's voice at the moment. Little Mermaid is playing in the background, so that was because Ariel is losing her voice. She was singing. Wildness all the time. But thought that was worth pausing for. I don't know if everybody could hear that. There was a hee hee hee. Oh no, it's Ursula. I know a lot of people, I get a lot of comments when she has a lot of commentary in the background that people love listening to her little voice. She's eating some meatballs at the moment. Yeah. But yeah, if anybody knows of anything that is flexible, keep me in mind. I've never had a struggle like I'm experiencing right now in finding a job. And even outside of what my needs are at the moment for flexibility and scheduling and stuff like that, I have probably reached at least 50, if not more, applications in the past, I would say, since the beginning of August. A lot of the interviews didn't unfortunately even move to a second interview due to the scheduling factors and things that I need, but it's just like mind-blowing to me that I have done over 50 applications and I haven't even heard back from 10 places without even telling them all of the things that I needed. So it's not like because I told them I can only X, Y, and Z okay, then that might make sense why only a couple people have reached out. But I really didn't have that conversation unless it was a part of their application process. But it seems like the workforce right now is like wild. It's super competitive. I know other people that are looking for jobs that have just as great of a background, if not better than mine, and even like people with like higher education levels that are also still having a hard time. I know people that are, you know, higher up on the ladder than I am that have had to take gigantic pay cuts because they aren't able to get anything competitive. And just being open and honest and real and being yourself and how important that is. So honestly, just like taking time to sit here and gab and talk about what's going on honestly feels a little bit better. Sometimes you just need to talk it out. This is like my video diary. It just feels a little bit better to have a verbal diarrhea, if you will, and just kind of let everything out. But yes, I mentally, if you know you've been trying to make plans, or we're texting and you know I'm not as responsive as I used to be, honestly I am trying to just, now that I don't need to constantly be watching my phone for work communication, that baby has been on do not disturb almost like nonstop since I have left my job. And that honestly reduces the noise a little bit and feels a little bit better. And I've been trying to really only like maybe like tops 3 times a day go through all of my notifications and respond back to things that like need a response within a day or two, maybe a client, a work partner, some type of training information, something that is going to potentially work for me in a work field. But socially, I'm honestly not as responsive. And I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry at the same time, because right now I am protecting my mental energy and my mental health. So it's not anything personally against you if I am not as responsive with you as you would hope or as I previously was. But I'm just trying to hush the noise and get done everything that I possibly want to accomplish before at some point I get myself back into a regular working routine, whether it is with all of my little tiny businesses, or it is with a part-time job and tiny businesses, or somehow, way of a miracle, I find a full-time job that is crazy flexible. But yeah, nothing personal, working on my mental energy and peace and focusing on my, well, if I back up, you can only see a little bit, but my wild zoo of a home and all of the things that I want to tackle as a human being, as a mom, as an entrepreneur, a momtrepreneur, a job hunter, all of the partner, mom, friend, sister, daughter, niece, family member, whoever, all the 900 things that I am and want to do. But I'm trying to get myself to a good place, so whenever a routine of some form of job, whatever it might be, comes to place, that I hopefully am in a better place and I am ready to tackle it. Keep me in mind if you think of anything that is flexible. But yeah, I appreciate you always having an open ear for me, and the people that enjoy listening to me ramble, thank you to you. As always,